Trump down in Georgia, turning that mugshot into a record-breaking fundraising haul. According to Politico, Trump's campaign claims to have had its best day of fundraising yet, pulling nearly $4.2 million on Friday night alone, making it the single highest 24-hour period of his campaign to date. Fundraising totaled $7.1 million in the 48 hours since his mugshot was released.
Ever since the release of his Georgia mugshot, former President Donald Trump has been raking in cash from his supporters, $7.1 million to be exact. However, the Trumps aren't the only ones making money off of this, and his son, Don Jr., wants more of that money for himself.
So if you guys go to shopdonjr.com, I'll put the link up on the bottom. You guys can see it here. Check out all the merch. I'm going to take all of the profits from that. I'm going to give it to the Legal Defense Fund to push back against some of the insanity, the miscarriage of justice here. I'll let you guys know how much we end up making. I did that Thursday night. I figured, again, everyone else is going to be doing it. Many people will get rich. Most are not doing anything with it other than probably lining their own pockets. And, you know, that's the nature of capitalism. But I figured if you're going to buy it, this is a good place to do it. And I'm going to put that money towards the cause. So at least you can feel good about that yourselves.
As soon as Trump's mugshot was out, his team was at the ready, sticking that picture on shirts, bumper stickers, and more. The merch was added to his online store, bringing in over $4 million within just 24 hours of the mugshot coming out. And the hook on the website that people were directed to said, quote, "Make a contribution to evict crooked Joe Biden from the White House and save America during this dark chapter in our nation's history." Political taglines always say so much of nothing. According to the Trump campaign and reporting from Politico, the campaign claims to have raised nearly $20 million in the last 3 weeks, while the legally embattled Trump was being indicted on multiple charges. Over on CNN, analyst and author John Avallone said, quote, "This is a legal defense fund masquerading as a presidential campaign," a point that a few of Trump's Republican colleagues and presidential hopefuls brought up in last week's debate.
There's almost nothing anymore that he could do that would surprise me in terms of the ongoing grift. Donald Trump promised the country when he ran in 2016 that he would drain the swamp. Really, all he did was rearrange the swamp.
But you know what? Maybe Trump, the billionaire and brilliant businessman, really just needs the cash. To post his $200,000 bail in Georgia, instead of just paying the amount, he went through a bail bondsman, which raised some questions.
It was a historical experience, one that I've never experienced before and probably never will again in my life. So a very serious experience, an experience we had to get it done right. And I think we did. And I just think it was just something that was quite extraordinary.
Do you ever think that this defendant might skip bail?
Absolutely not.
And speaking of really needing the money, a few private companies, including Barstool Sports, have also been selling Trump mugshot merch. So his son, Don Jr., told his audience that while he's totally fine with other people profiting off of MAGA merch, because that's how things go in a capitalist system, he is tired of seeing these capitalists line their own pockets when they're not even going to use the money for anything good. So he wants you to buy mugshot merch from him instead.
I don't feel right about profiting from it. I get other people have made very good living doing the MAGA merch, even if none of the money actually goes towards the campaign or the cause. Think of it, maybe it's a marketing expense. I can't do that. I wouldn't feel right doing it. I'd probably actually get killed in the press doing it, thinking about that now.
In the clip, we can see him sitting in front of what I'm assuming is a fake library, and he asks his viewers to go to his online store, not even his dad's online store or the campaign's online store, but go to his online store, buy the merch from him, and he will then donate all of the funds to his dad's legal defense. And I mean, he's right. It's just capitalism. What can you do? The obvious irony here is that a family of grifters is mad that they're being grifted, kind of, out of money that they think should be theirs, while actively grifting people into paying the legal defense fees of a man who definitely committed all of the crimes he's being accused of. None of this, however, is surprising. We've already seen Republicans rally around lawbreakers grifters, murderers, sex traffickers, sexual abusers, racists, and more, all for the sake of preserving the movement, however they even define that movement anymore. Trump is already being martyred by right-wing pundits and blue checks on X. They're saying that his mugshot and his laundry list of indictments give him street cred, which is hilarious. They also say that he's a victim of the system, which is even more hilarious. But the people who fall for any of this deserve to lose the money that they lose to these people. If someone still doesn't know who Donald Trump is, and if they still don't know who the Trumps are, then the rest of us can't feel bad for them when they choose to spend their money on dumb things. All right, that's it for me. If you got anything out of this, please like and subscribe to the channel and be sure to follow me on all the socials. Also, please check out my new podcast, Modern Context. The first episode is out already and the second one is coming out very, very soon. Thank you so much.